Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good Wednesday morning. I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Brandon Libby. It is a Storm Track 7 red alert day today. The snow will continue and it's going to be pretty steady up until about the evening, and then it will move out by midnight. But we're looking at a good chunk of the viewing area sitting in that 5 to 8 inch range. Further off to the northwest, maybe 3 to 5, but some heavy snow and blowing snow here for today and parts of tonight. There you see the winter storm warning in the pink, basically up to Highway 20, and that does include Clayton County. It's probably the areas we'll see the 5 to 8, and then the winter weather advisory in the north. That's where we'll have that 3 to 5 inch range most likely. Here's a look at future track. It's going to be a very dry, fluffy snow because temperatures are going to really struggle today, generally topping out in the teens and 20s. So it's not the kind of snow that you're going to build a snowman with, kind of snow that's going to blow around very easily. But I guess it's easier to shovel too. We're going to see that steady snow continuing this morning. Should be on the moderate side. Could be talking pockets of heavy snow too, the further south you go. And then as you get past noon, it starts to break apart a little bit up there in the northwest, and that's where the lower totals come into play. I think it stays fairly steady or consistent there for the rest of the viewing area through the afternoon, eventually beginning to taper off from west to east this evening, and then coming to an end completely by midnight. The clouds will then quickly decrease and temperatures come plummeting down. I think we're going to be below zero for a good chunk of the viewing area by tomorrow morning, and then just a very cold day tomorrow, even with plenty of sunshine in the forecast. So another look at the totals here, 5 to 8 in the dark blue, and a line from Elkader to Oldwine to Waterloo, anywhere south of that line, 5 to 8. North of that line, expect 3 to 5 for today. And then your winds, again, going to be a little bit breezy, 20 to 25 mile per hour wind gusts coming in from roughly the north, and that could lead to some of that drifting snow. Watch out, especially on the westbound lanes, I would say. That's where those drifts can maybe accumulate a little bit, if you will, into the lane. And then, of course, with the winds coming in from that direction, well, that's going to really just keep things cold. And it's going to lower those wind chills down. So we actually have a cold weather advisory for our northwestern counties starting at midnight. That will continue through 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Wind chills in the 20s below zero, could be as cold as 30 below. And that means frostbite setting in as little as 30 minutes out there on exposed skin. So make sure you stay warm and bundle up tomorrow morning. And roads could actually still be slick by then too. Then we get into the Storm Track 7 yellow alert day for Friday and Saturday. More accumulating snow in the forecast. Looks like Friday afternoon, it just really explodes from nothing to maybe even a pocket of heavy snowfall across the area. And from there, we'll likely keep some chances for snow. Pretty likely, it looks like, for Friday night, and then the main band will be sliding to the south, but could still be heavy for Saturday, and that will likely impact travel there for the early part of the weekend. So just to recap everything, red alert day today, cold temperatures will stick around, and the snow will continue, and that just means you should stay inside if you can. And then tonight, the snow will wrap up, but temperatures get really cold. Wind chills even more brutal, down to 30 below zero at the coldest. And that could also come with some blowing and drifting snow. So don't be surprised if some roads are still icy tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow, it's complete sunshine, but high temperatures only near 10 degrees in the north, low to mid-teens there in the south. So it's going to struggle to warm up. We do get back to the 20s with the snow on Friday and Saturday. Then on the backside of that system, we have highs less than 10 degrees on Sunday and Monday, and then more snow potentially on President's Day Monday, believe it or not. Next week stays brutally cold. I mean, highs generally in the teens or colder, and lows below zero, could be in the teens below at times, and I will say that those numbers are trending colder with each forecast.